Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Okay. Tying up some chubby Chernobyls tonight. Hope everybody's had a good Monday so far. Hope everybody has had a good Monday. Mondays are usually terrible for me, but I hope everybody's had a pretty good Monday. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not supposed to put super glue on that. Okay, I'm supposed to put in some some EP fibers here, and I'm forgetting all about it. Welcome to the live. Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, Danny? Hope you're having a pretty good Monday. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Tying up some chubby Chernobyls. Hope everybody's had a good Monday. Thank you. I appreciate that, Danny. If you want to see more, subscribe to see more of this content. I go live every weekend and Mondays. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, Danny. How you doing, Wine? Hope your day is going good. If you guys want me to tie anything specific, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll try and tie them. I'm working on a chubby Chernobyl order right now, but whenever I get those done, hopefully it doesn't take me too long to tie these. Welcome to the live, guys. If you're new here, subscribe to see more of this content. Make sure you guys like it up. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to take more dubbing out because that was not a whole lot. Make sure you guys like it up. I appreciate you guys for stopping by and chatting for a little bit. Welcome to the live, guys. Wax is getting all over my fingers. If you want to know what we're tying up a chubby Chernobyl. I've got an order I've got to get done. Put just a little bit more dubbing on that before we tie that other foam in. Make sure you guys share the stream as well. It'd really help me out. There we go. Now we'll put a little bit of super glue. If I can get it to come out. There we go. Just a drop. Then we'll lay our foam down. And tie that in. All right. I'm gonna come in with some more of those legs. This is black and red. Welcome to the live, everybody. Let's pull those legs out of the way. Hope everybody's had a fantastic Monday. I know Mondays usually aren't that good. But that's okay. Whew, make sure you guys like it up. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like the stream, and if you want to see more of this content, just subscribe, and I'm trying to get a schedule together for the live streams. Alrighty. Throw in some more dub. Just a little bit, we need a whole lot on there. All right. We'll throw a whip finish on. Then we'll put a drop of super glue on those thread wraps to keep them from coming undone when you're fishing this fly. Right now we'll just come in and cut our legs. Like here. I'm gonna cut those. And then you might have some that are a little longer than others, so we'll have to trim them up. So like this one right here, be trimmed up a little bit. Other than that, that looks pretty good. Then we'll come in here and kind of trim these wings up a little bit. And then these wings, you want to trim these guys at an angle, just like that. Let me zoom this out so I can show you guys. Kind of zoom them or cut them at an angle, and kind of curve your scissors as you're doing it. And then the last thing we'll do is we'll come in here and we'll trim up this foam because it's a little bit longer. So we'll make a cut right there at the eye, just straight across, and then we'll come in and snip the edges, kind of give it that Chernobyl head. And that's your chubby Chernobyl. Alrighty. Oh, and I forgot you got to trim your, I have some flash here too. You want that to be, I like it to be a little long, so maybe that long. I almost forgot to trim my flash up. Alrighty. Make sure you guys share the stream. The thread I'm using for this is some GSP and 100 denier. Flash, I'm using some holographic Mirage flash. Then we'll fold it back on itself. And then we'll wrap it on top of the hook shank and we'll stop at the bend. Welcome to the live, guys. If you're new here and you like this content, make sure you subscribe and like. If you aren't new to this, make sure you drop a like. All right, now we'll stop at the bend of the hook. And And then we'll grab us a piece of gray foam or any color foam. This is just going to strictly be for bulk. You want to cut about a 1/4 inch piece of foam. Let's see here. And you could do this on either side if you want to wrap your thread back up to the that's what I'll end up doing. I'll wrap it up, stop it there. Then I'll throw a little bit of super glue on here. That'll kind of hold that foam down. It'll spin on that GSP if you're not careful. So then we'll tie that on. And it's not going to matter if this is pretty or not because it will get trimmed later on. So welcome to the live, everybody. All right, now we'll trim that foam off, all that excess. Then we'll tie it down. All right, next step, we'll grab a small amount of dubbing, and then we'll put the dubbing on. You don't want a whole lot because this is pretty much just going to hold your foam. Just put a small amount, put a small ball on there. Then we'll stop. With this here, you don't have to use super glue because it's going to be sticking to the foam here. But for the foam, I'm using a River Road cutter, Chernobyl style, in a size 6 to 8. And we'll mash that down, cut our foam up, and I'll show you guys if y'all haven't ever heard of the River Road cutters. It's got a gigantic razor blade on it, and it cuts the foam for you. I find them really helpful. That way you don't have to use scissors to cut it. And you really got to mash down on it. Whew. There we go. See, it kind of cuts it out for you. You can take it out, and trim it, do whatever you need to do. I usually take a lighter to it because whenever you get done cutting with it, it kind of messes the foam up a little bit, creates these imperfections. So if you want to, you can come in with a lighter and you can kind of take the lighter to it for a few seconds to kind of get those imperfections out. And like I said, you don't have to use super glue for this one. And you want your you want to take that foam and you want it to stick out a little past the bend of the hook. Then we'll tie that on. Hopefully we get our thread to lay straight. There we go. And then the same thing as the last fly, the last chubby Chernobyl we did. We'll tie in our legs. I'll cut 2 off. I love these patterns because you can really tie them in any color you want. Or if you just want to match the naturals, you can do that too, but I like mixing it up every now and then. See, I'm going to tie some in pink later on. Pink and gray. It's a really nice color combo. I'll tell you what, yeah, I like to measure them. do the same thing on the other side. Ugh. And then we'll come in with some more EP fiber. And Andergus, what did you message me on? Was it through my email or was it through text message? I haven't forgot about you. I've been checking my email and I haven't seen your message yet. So alrighty. Okay, through email. I'll check that after the live and make sure that it sent, because I was pretty busy at work today, so I never did get a chance to check it, but I will check that after we get off live tonight. Okay. Welcome to the live, everybody. Hope you've had a pretty good Monday. You had a pretty good Monday, Bob? And this wax is awesome. It's not like my other stuff I have. My other stuff is like almost like a liquid. It's this high-tack wax. Stuff is, yeah, that stuff is great, but I don't like using it because it gets all over my fingers. Makes it impossible. The fly that I'm making is a chubby Chernobyl. You can use it for like a dry dropper rig, or you could just fish it like it is. I've caught a whole bunch of trout on them, just fishing them like they are. Chubby Chernobyl. It's the order that I'm tying up. Yes, sir. See, I hate that wax, man, because it gets all over your fingers and it's super hard to get off. So, don't get that stuff on your fingers. Man, this crap. Make sure you guys share the live. Make sure you guys like it up. So one of them have messaged me. I checked the email right after I got off the live. I was hoping that everybody would send me the email then, but it's not no big deal whether or not you do or not. But I try to at least have everybody send them to me because I have so many emails that go through every day, and it's so hard for me to keep track of everything. So as long as everybody gets me the emails sent, so I can package you so I can get your flies to you. What's going on, Phantom? Thank you for swinging by tonight. Tying up some chubby Chernobyls tonight, Phantom. Yes, I do have Discord, actually. I meant to check that whenever I got home, but I got home, took a shower, and hopped on the live. But I do have it. Hang on for a second. Let me see if I can't have it pulled up real quick. All right, so what do I need to join, Phantom? I'm in the Discord thing now. Let's see here. Just send me the Discord thing, and yeah, I tell you what, Billy Bob, go ahead and email me again. Okay, so just Phantom. Is it just strictly Phantom? All right, let me see. Let me see. Discover. All right, it's Phantom. Let's see. Phantom ties. Okay. Let me see. It says that there's no search results found. Let me check my Gmail real quick too. I don't know why it's wanting me to do all this crap. Okay. I just want to look up Gmail. It's not letting me do that. There we go. Okay. All right, let me refresh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Okay, so my username is. Let's see, it is. This is all going to be lowercase FN _ bad boy _ 29648. It should be under the craft. I'm trying to get all that stuff switched out because I used to be a gamer. And I've had all that crap on there. Give me 1 second, Bob. I'm fixing to check my email. Okay. Important. Yes, so the only one I got was David's from yesterday. That's all that I got, and I refreshed and everything, and I still don't have anything from you yet, Bob. Yeah, I still don't have anything from you, Bob. You might have to make sure you send it to the right one. Let's see here. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything else in here. I've checked my spam and stuff too. No, sir. It's all lowercase. It's all lowercase, brother. All lowercase. I don't know why it timed out Phantom Bot or Phantom. How long did it? Yeah. For the Discord name, let's see. So it's The Craft. It's all caps, and then there's a space between The Craft and for the FN Bad Boy, it's all lowercase, and then you go it's FN underscore Bad Boy underscore 29648. It should have my profile picture for YouTube on there. All right, Andrew. All right, Bob. I'll check it again. Let me refresh. I'll tell you what. Let me pause this real quick. Yeah. No, it's not that. No, so it's just the craft, no zeros, no underscores, or nothing like that, Phantom. Okay. I think I got it. There we go. I got you now. I got you, Phantom. All right. Now let's try to get Bob situated here. I don't think I want to use this EP fiber no more for wings. That stuff is just messy. There we go. Just keep trying, Bob. I'm looking at my email right now, waiting for it to go through. All orders. I'm going to try and ship all orders Friday. Actually, it might be tomorrow when I ship orders. So I'll be looking for it tonight just to make sure that I get everybody's order before I do ship it. I also forgot to mention, guys, so whenever I do end up getting to 1K, I'll be doing a giveaway for my vise. It's a Renzetti Traveler. It's a pretty good starter vise if you guys want to have a chance to win it. So you guys can get the chance to win this vise and a few things to get you started with fly tying if you wanting to get into it. If that's something that you guys would want to do, have a giveaway for. I feel like it's a good thing. I like to pass on to people. All right, you just started fly tying. That's great, brother. Welcome to the live, Mason. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and like. Fly tying it's great, and so is fly fishing. All right, let me see. Appreciate it, Christian. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's see. Bob, who did you send that email to? Make sure you got the email right. I can tell you the email again if you need me to. If you need me to send it to you again, I can always send it to you again. Just let me know, brother. Your vise doesn't spin like this. This is a rotating vise. It's a true rotary vise. It's about, it's an entry level vise, so it's like $230. Yeah, I love this thing. You can adjust the tension on it and see it doesn't have any tension on it right now, so I could spin this thing for days. Then I could twist the knob to tension and you can hold it at certain angles. Okay, so have a super long tail and a shorter head. Okay. So with the head, like right here maybe, instead of right there at the eye, because I see what you're saying there, Phantom. You might have trouble kind of threading your tippet or your tippet on there. With these, man, I usually just fish these with a straight leader. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, usually with these here, man, I usually have a longer tail. I wouldn't iron it right, that was all. But I appreciate you for the critique, brother. I'm always trying to better my content and better my flies. With this wing, man, I like using EP fibers, but it really is not water resistant. Polypropylene yarn is, so. Yeah, I can zoom out a tad if you need me to, brother. There we go. Is that good there? Hang on, let me put a hook in the vise. That way you can kind of, crap. I'm always trying to better my flies, so I'll take criticism, brother. It's critique. Sounds good, brother. I look forward to it, man. Like I said, I'm always trying to better my flies. Another thing with GSP, you don't want to use your good scissors to cut that with. How you doing, Wass? I think you won the giveaway. You're one of the guys that won the giveaway last night. Whew. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to use this EP fiber no more. Stuff's getting out of hand. So I'm going to switch to, alrighty, some. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm trying to find my yarn. Alrighty. Okay, sweet. I'll check in the email today. Who would it be from? Because I'm having a hard time finding Bob's email. He's done sent it a few times, so I'm wanting to make sure you guys got the right email. I got one guy's email, and that was all I got. Okay, it will do, brother. I'll get it in as soon as I get off the live tonight. All right, I'll post it in the comments. Give me 1 second. All right, this is all undercase. I'm eventually going to actually get one for YouTube. There you go, brother. I got that sent to you. All right. Don't want to put too much thread on that. That's the one you sent it to. Who would let's see. Who would it be under? Because I'm not seeing. Yeah, give me your email. I wish there was a way you can message on YouTube, because I hate putting stuff like that in chat. But I trust all you guys. Like I said, I'm going to eventually get a email. I might do that tomorrow. Alrighty. All right, let me check my emails one more time. I'm sorry, guys. inbox. Well, let me go check on my email. Yes, if you don't mind, go ahead and try to give me your email, because I'm not seeing anything pop up on my email. And I'm not sure why. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's the right email that I have on here. All right. And EWAS, who would it be under for you? Because like I need to know, like just give me like a keyword or something, that way I know who I need to look for. Because for some reason it didn't send like to my email, because I'm not getting anything for you guys. It's okay if you messed up, brother. I mean, I still have all of y'all's flies ready to go. Oh, just a little sneak peek for next giveaway. I've tied up some elk hair caddises today, so next giveaway it'll be those. In order to cut these, the foam, we're using some River Road cutters. These things are great. You can get them on Fly Fish Foods website. I'm not sponsored by them by any means, but they make cutting this foam pretty easy. I need to get several more different kinds, because I would love to have a few more. I've got this one. This is a Chernobyl style, and then I have the Project Hopper for grasshoppers or whatever it might be. Yeah, but if anything changes, that's what I said yesterday on my my live, brother. If anything changes, then I will stream during the weeks. And I usually post my streams an hour before I actually go live. That way you guys know, and if you guys want to stop by and hang out for a little bit, you guys know an hour ahead of time before I actually do go live. I try and make it fair for everybody. For some reason, my YouTube analytics isn't working right, and it's not giving me like the times you guys are on actual YouTube. And I mean, you guys can tell me when you go on YouTube, but I still won't really know, because like I said, everybody's got a life and all of that, so, and I understand. All right, Phantoms, how does this look as a tail? Let me tie this in real quick. For some reason there we go. How does that look as a tail? It's a little bit more longer. Just a touch, not too much. No, Bob, I didn't find your email, brother. I'm not sure what happened. The last thing I got was 7:52, and I'm not sure if anything is. I've checked my social, my primary, my spam, all of that important, and I did not see anything. Like I said, the last email I got was from one of the guys that won last night. So, how you doing, Lynn? I've been doing this for roughly 3 years, and I just got into it. Well, I didn't just get into it, but I've been doing it for about 3 years. I come from a bait caster, so you know how rough it was kind of starting to get started on this. I didn't get started to like actually tying my own flies like 2 or 3 months after I started to fly fish. So I seen the guys at the local fly shop that I go to all the time tying flies. I'm like, how do I do that? And it's like, well, we got them up there on the shelf for you, but if you want them, we'll charge you for them. And yeah, they charged me for it. I appreciate it, Lynn. If you like, make sure you subscribe. And I plan on going live a little bit more, but I do more lives during the weekends, and I do all kinds of giveaways during the weekend. So, okay, yeah, just make sure you guys have my email right, because I want to be able to get those flies to you guys. You guys want it, and I wanted to make sure that you guys got those flies that you guys won. There we go. All right, I got yours, and I'm waiting for yours, Bob. Let me refresh. You're good, Ewas. It's no big deal, man. Like I said, I want to make sure that I get you guys right. I don't want to tell y'all one thing and then y'all not receive anything, because trust me, I do want to do more giveaways and all that. And everybody likes free stuff. I love free stuff. What am I doing? Mine have ADHD sucks. Man, I got some high tack swax, man. I don't want to get that all over my skin, but I gotta find my parapost yarn. There it is. Polypropylene yarn, that's what I'm looking for. And I use this brownish color. Yeah, man. Yep. Being sweaty and trying to hold on to GSP is not fun. All right, we're switching up the material here. I usually use polypropylene yarn. It's a little bit more thicker stuff and it's more water resistant. There we go. Honestly, I tie everything. I like streamers. Here's a sex dungeon I tied about 2 or 3 months ago. I haven't ever used, so it's just sitting on my desk and collecting dust. And I tie a whole bunch of nymphs. I do a bunch of dry flies. Here's a soft tackle woolly bugger I did. And I've got another one laying around somewhere. I tie all kinds of nymphs. I tie realistic nymphs. Here's a wet fly I did. I do all kinds of stuff. But if I had a favorite, I would say it's probably dry flies. I just love seeing trout come up and just slam on some dry flies. I love it. I absolutely love it. Yes. I tie all the way down to a size. I mean, this is a size 18. I gotta have my tweezers to show you this one because I'll shake too much and you won't be able to see it. These are size, I tied this one up, I think it was last night. This is one of last night's flies that I tied up. It's a red midge larva. If I could hold it still, you could see it. It's a size 18 compared to a size 8. It's crazy how small you can get with these flies, and they get really small. I haven't tied anything smaller than a 18. Actually, I'll tell you what I have online to you. I have, give me 1 second. I lied to you. Give me 1 second. I got to pull my tweezers back out. These are size 24 dry fly hooks. And I got them for tying Griffith's gnats because trout on the Little Red will not take anything bigger than an 18, or yeah, bigger than an 18. So that's a size 24 dry fly hook compared to a size 8. That's a size 8 hook that's in the vise right now. And I got size 20s, but I don't use those a whole lot because my eyes are bad. And let's see here. Can I email you what I'm on iCloud? I'm not sure about that, brother. As far as you emailing me goes, I'm pretty sure you have to just send it through like email. I'm not sure if you could do it while you're on iCloud or not. I mean, I've got an iPhone, man, but I'm not really familiar with all that. All I know is how to do is send an email. Okay, you go through mail. Hang on for a second. Hang on, Bob. I still haven't received anything. No, you didn't, Bob. No, you didn't. I was actually checking my, I'm looking for a second hobby at home, something that's not fast-paced and needs complete attention. This is a very, very good hobby, and it will take all of your attention. I mean, you can just sit here and tie flies for hours and not even know that amount of time has elapsed. No, I'm actually from Arkansas. I'm lagging out for you. What's going on, Sean? How are you doing, brother? Welcome to the... Yes, that is correct. Welcome to the live, Sean. If you like this kind of content, make sure you subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I thank you so much for that. I'm trying to make better content for you guys. And like I said, I'm new to all of this, so I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I get to do what I love most. Make sure all of you guys like, So it's okay, Bob. Just make sure you keep trying to send it, brother, because I'm checking my email as we keep doing this, and I'm not seeing your name pop up. I wish I would know. The last thing I got was from EWAS, and that's it. That's the very last thing I got, brother. I'm sorry, man. I know it's frustrating. If you want me to, I can try and send you an email. That way we can. Whoa, what is going on here? Somehow that rotated all the way around the hook shank. There we go. I don't know how that did that, but it did. I guess it happened whenever I was tying in the yarn. There we go. Brother, I'm not sure what your email is. That's what I was saying, brother. We gotta figure out how I can email you. I have to have your email to do that, brother. If any of you guys are new here, I think I mentioned this earlier. Some of you weren't in here, but somebody will have a chance to win my Renzetti Traveler Vise. It's going to come with this basket. I had this whenever I first started, and one of you guys will have a chance to win it once I hit 1K subs. So I'm trying to get my content out there. I'm not the best. I just want to share with everybody what I love to do on my free time. All right, I'll tie this one here, and then I'll switch to a different fly because I get burnt out on tying the same flies. I don't mind doing it if it's for an order. I've only got 6 more of these left to tie. Let's see, I'll think of something to tie. I might tie Goddard Caddis next. 3. Okay. All right, let me check my emails one more time after I trim these flies up. There we go. No, I don't want to cut my leg off. And whew. There's another one. Then this flash, sometimes I like to have a little bit extra flash on the end. So I cut it down to about roughly the length of 2 hook shanks. Not 2 hook shanks, I'm sorry, 2 gaps. There you have it. And there's 3 I've got tied. Let's see here. Welcome to the live, everybody. If you just now got here, I appreciate you for stopping by. Man, that stuff is messy. Oof. All right. Tell you what, we'll do a realistic midge pattern again. So hard to judge these vices. There we go. All right, guys, we're going to type a realistic midge pattern. We got some nymph wrap, translucent, and some Caddis cream nymph wrap. I'm usually covered in feathers and rabbit hair when I get done tying. Yeah, man, I am too. Mainly just deer hair. I am terrible with it. All right, guys, we're going to use some 70 denier Danville. And I want to do a cased caddis so bad, but I don't have the like rocks to do that with. All right, here we go. Can't see that. There we go. Use that old trick. Use that trick. All right. I'm going to use this translucent nymph wrap. One, because it's just, it looks really realistic. I like this Caddis cream, but I'll probably use that for the thorax. All right, Bob, I'm checking my email again. All right, so let me go ahead and I'll tell you my email again. It is Jonathan, it's all going to be lowercase. Jonathan H. If you need to write it down, you can. Just let me know whenever you're ready. What's going on, Panfish? How are you doing, brother? Just let me know whenever you're ready for my email and I'll give it to you. This is going to be a realistic, it's going to be a realistic caddis pattern. Whenever we get this rolling, we'll, yeah, that is correct. But just let me know whenever you're ready. All right, so it's going to be all lowercase, Jonathan H. 568 at gmail.com. All lowercase, Jonathan H. 568 at gmail.com. A lot of people accidentally put like a capital J in there, and it really messes things up because I've had a lot of people call me from work and be like, hey, I have your email wrong. It's like, I can't send you this email. I'm like, okay, well, let me tell you it again. Crap. There we go. All right. I actually need to get some markers. That way I can color these up like the naturals. No, you're good, Wasp. And we're going to take that down to the bend of the hook. Then we'll come back up and then stop where our hook point would be. Then we'll tie in our nymph wrap. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cover that up with thread, or not thread, but cover up with the wrap whenever we start wrapping up again. I thought about getting into entomology as well. Some of you guys don't know what that is. It's the, I guess, study of insects. And we'll stop it right there. I find it easier to kind of angle my hook sideways while I do this. That black thread gives it like a really nice look. Gives it a nice segmented look too with this. There we go. This requires high concentration. It's crazy the amount of concentration this takes. There we go. Anderson, okay, I got you. It's all good. It's all good, Bob, as long as I can get your email, brother, because like I said, I really want to get this stuff to y'all. All right, and we're going to stop there. I don't want to put too much of this on there. All right. I really got to crank down on this stuff to get it to stay. Perfect. And that's the body of the fly for now. Then we'll come over here to the eye of the hook. And I'm going to show you guys a little trick. If you got like any red fishing line. Ooh, crap. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. If you got any thick red fishing line, makes perfect eyes for this fly. I did get your email, by the way, Bob. I will get everything bagged up, and hopefully by this weekend, not this weekend, this Friday, I'll have everything shipped off. Like I said, I'll pay for everything. All right, I'll snip a little bit of this fishing line off. I might have to. It's 15-pound. Yes, sir, Bob. I appreciate you for sending that. This is 15-pound red fishing line. And you got to get it just right. It's a pain trying to put these on too. Sometimes I have to use my tweezers. Okay, where did my lighter go? There it is. Honestly, those might be too small. No, I think that'll work. And don't burn yourself. That sucks. might have to end up using my tweezers for this. Yep, I'm gonna have to use my tweezers. Okay. When I was musky fishing, I accidentally caught a bass. I think the bass is still horrified with the 100-pound line. Yeah, man, I want to go musky fishing so bad. And I also want to tie a few musky flies up. All right. Come on, booger. It is a pain trying to put these eyes on here. There we go. All right, let me push those over. Just like that. Then we'll do a figure of 8 around them. I'm gonna try and zoom this in so you guys can see that. You see what I'm talking about, these eyes? Those are like great. And I can't find them anywhere online. Every time I try to go online to buy some, nobody has them in stock. Does it look even? No. Sorry, y'all got to see my weird looking fingernails. Okay, that's good right there. Oh. You guys are going to be able to see this real quick. Before you go musky fishing, make sure you know how to hold them properly. If you hold them where they can cut your hand open and their teeth have a chemical thing which stops your blood from clotting. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm glad you told me that. I mean, I wasn't going to lip one. I already know that they're pretty bad, but I need to take that off because every time somebody comments more than one message, it retracts them. All right. As soon as there it is. Okay. Now we're just going to come in with some more of this translucent nymph skin. We're going to come in with some more of that. I'm going to cut it, kind of make it like it's got a point on it, just like that. Pike have the same enzyme. That's crazy. I did not know that they have that enzyme in their, I guess, on their teeth. That's crazy. I'm glad you guys told me that because I was sure fixing to get some stuff to go musky fishing with. Is it really hard to catch a muskie? I've heard like it's a fish of 1,000 casts. I heard it is super hard to catch them. That is crazy, guys. I did not know that. All right, guys, so we're tying in the thorax of this fly right now, this caddis. And then we're going to come in with some rabbit fur dub. Hold up. I messed up here. There we go. Okay. Make sure I wasn't putting it on the segments. Here we go. Yeah, that's crazy. I did not know that they had that. So you're pretty much telling me that if I ever go musky fishing, like I can die catching one of them. Is that where I'm getting with that? That's crazy, dude. I'm sorry. That is crazy. Minaj in dungeons and game changers, I've heard, or for muskie. Haven't been able to go out and try them. Maybe a bad infection. Okay, good. That makes me feel much better. Man, I've seen some musky flies, dude, and they're huge, like really huge. Like, I mean, it looks like it takes them hours to tie those flies. That is crazy. I am going to get some stuff to tie musky flies with. Natural. Okay, yep. All right, guys. That is crazy. Yeah, I heard a lot about muskie, man. I heard it's the fish of 1,000 casts. All right, we got us some hairs, mask, dubbing, and we're going to create a thorax for this fly here. And once we do that, we can... I need to eat something. I'm getting hungry. We'll pull our thorax over. And then you're going to want to pull this skin up. And while you do that, you're going to tighten down at the same time. And you want to do that a few times. It's easier to get more wraps over that. I'll go ahead and do it real quick. You don't want that wrap to come undone. There we go. Yep, that's crazy. I learned something new about muskie today. Then we'll come in here and then we'll give it a little segment right here. See that? Hang on, I gotta get it straighter. All right. Now give me 1 second. I've got to find my feathers. All right, I'm gonna put all of these bins over here because I cannot find crap. All right, so Bob, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna package your stuff up. Everybody, even you EWAS, I'm gonna get your stuff boxed up. This is literally the only pheasant tail I have. Literally the only one. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. It's a realistic Caddis. If I can get it. A realistic Caddis. I wanted to incorporate some rocks with this because I think that would look really good. If they make these rocks, we'll take about 3 or 4 of these stems. Let's see, that's 3. We'll take 4. This is from a golden pheasant center tail piece, and it's dyed muskrat gray. And you want to make sure that, oh crap, all of your curve is going the same way. Like you don't want one going one way and the other one going the other. Then we'll come in. Then we'll lay those right here. We'll tie those in just like that. And then we'll come in here and snip them off. And then you'll see what I'm going to do with these here in a little bit. Put some tight wraps around those legs. Then we'll go ahead and what we'll do is we'll whip finish right here. That way we're not putting too many wraps around your eyes and making it look crappy. So we'll whip finish right here. Do like a 3-turn whip finish. Oh no. I'm trying to get it to, I've been working on this pattern. I've been working on it a lot here lately, and I've been just kind of seeing all these other guys that are tying like ties flies. I've seen him do it with the pheasant tail, and that crap looks crazy, but I don't think I'd ever really fish them. I'd more so likely tie them for you guys. Let's see. My favorite fish is a freshwater fish called the mahi-mahi. Oh, dude, mahi-mahi is so good. I grilled some not a long time ago, and man, it was good. I'm not sure it won't let you donate, and I'm just gonna say and because I can't pronounce that. Yeah, I like ties. Ties is a pretty good fly tire, man. Ties is a very good fly tire. Very good. I'm not the best, man, but I like to think I do a decent job. You got to be careful not to cut these. Ooh, almost pulled too hard. It's just a pattern I've been working on. Peccary flies he ties. Yes, those are really realistic, man. Like, some of the stuff he ties, man, like, is just crazy. Yeah, some of the stuff he ties is absolutely crazy. And there you have it. I'm still working on this pattern, guys. I actually tied up a, where's this thing at? I probably lost it, honestly. I don't have a whole lot of realistic fly. I'll tie one of these guys up next. There you guys have it. I might fish that. That looks pretty good. All right, we'll tie a Goddard Caddis up next. I got to go at 11. I can't remember what time I told my wife I was going to get off tonight. Oh. What kind of hook did I use for this? See, I can't even remember. Okay, I know which one I used. Aha. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, those Goddard Caddises are pretty good. That was actually the first one I ever tied. Maybe I can get this one to look a little bit better. All right. I'm going to be using the same 70 denier Danville black. If you get a chance to, my friend, ties flies to flying lures, and the one time I've caught the most fish on grasshopper that he made. I'll go live next, depending on like, so at work, like my manager's currently not actually at work, so we can pretty much leave whenever we want to after we get done switching everybody. Because I work for the railroad, so, and it's like an industry switching job, so I mean it's not a road job like most of these guys get. So I'll probably end up starting live tomorrow around 9 o'clock, depending on what we got. But I will let everybody know like beforehand. I will let everybody know beforehand when I do go live. Like tonight, I posted an hour before I actually go live. That way you guys have a heads up. And if anything changes, I'll let you guys know for sure. If anything changes, I will let you guys know for sure. If you guys have any recommendations on what I should tie in my lives, just on my shorts, you guys can comment, and I'll be glad to tie those flies. I might have to get the material for them, but I don't mind doing that for you guys. I marked those emails that you sent me, EWAS and Anderson. I sent imported those. That way I can find them easier later on. No, sir. I'm Central Standard Time. I'm from Arkansas. Alrighty. All right, so for the deer hair, I'm using some deer body hair bleached. This is going to be a Goddard Caddis. That's my wife down there that just commented, Elizabeth. I am tying a Goddard Caddis. Welcome back, Panfish. I don't know why my thread looks kind of wonky. I'm going to create a good base for this fly. Good thread base. All right, EWAS, thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the stream. We've got 37 people watching, and we've only got 20 likes. So if you guys would like it up for me. Yeah, I can't do that. What Fly Fish Food did, man. Honestly, that's a very good way to do that, but I don't have like a actual dubbing clip, so I can't do that. I don't actually have the little clamp to do that, so I'm not able to do that. You guys get to see me mess up a lot of deer hair. All right. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Like, again, I mean, I know I keep saying that a whole lot, but I never did think that this was gonna be something. I really appreciate it. Dadgummit, where did my comb go? I can't brush my hair out. There she is. Alrighty. I am pretty sure this is the same exact hair I used the other day, so I am not too sure at all. It might be, it might not be. I can't see that. Alrighty. Alrighty. I know you're not supposed to spin deer hair around the hook bend, but I don't have issues until I'm actually live. There we go. It'll start working itself out. I want to try, I actually do want to try doing that with a dubbing loop. Do you need any more information before I go to bed? No, sir, I don't. I've got everything I need. I'll package that your flies up, and I will try and have everything shipped out by Friday. That's my plan. If I get everything set up tomorrow, I might ship them out tomorrow. But I will send another thing. I will send you an email once I have shipped them. So once I get them, so the time you get the email is the time that I had just left the post office. And thank you for stopping by again, Bob. I appreciate it. That is true. That is true, Elizabeth. Gotta trust the process. There's always a will and a way. I'm gonna get off here after I get through tying this fly, so. My wife's been knocking on my door. When are you gonna be done? She said she ordered some ice cream and cookies. Ice cream and cookies. You didn't order any? I thought you told me you ordered some. I thought you ordered some. I was getting happy. Alrighty. It was delayed. I don't think it's coming tonight. Oh, come on. What time did you order it? I was ready for some ice cream and some cookies. Oh, come on. You're knocking the door down. Oh, yeah. Did you go outside to see if they left it by the front porch? They may have delivered it in the mailbox. It says it's a pretty sketchy area. Those of you guys that are still watching, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your time. Ah, you monkey. I do not know what happened there. All right, we'll try it again. Man, I try and play music, but I keep getting copyrighted. I don't know why I keep getting copyrighted, but I keep getting copyrighted for it. That and I'm not too sure. I mean, I look after each of my lives, and it said that the music's, you can play music in the background. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not gonna play any tonight. I actually have to do some. Well, let me ask y'all this: what kind of music do you guys like? Because I mean, I know everybody's got a preference. I don't want to play some blues if you guys are into like rap, country. I don't know. Yes, sir, God. I have a lot of best friends, brother. Make sure you guys like the stream. If you guys want to see more of this content, make sure you guys subscribe. I appreciate all you for being here. I appreciate that, Frank Senorita. I'm going to try and keep this community less stressful, man, because I don't want a lot of stress in here. Like yesterday, there was a guy that commented on my live saying that my flies look crappy, and I'm not all for that. I don't want all of that in this at all. Nobody should have to go through that. I don't know why that guy said that, but I guess he was just having a bad day and he had to take it out on somebody else. Oh well, I don't care. All right, that's all I'm going to do to this. I'm not going to touch it no more. This is a Goddard Caddis for anybody that wants to know. Whew. God, this is a Goddard Caddis. I have one here. Well, I had it. My desk is so messed up, man, I can't find anything. Well, man, here it is. I put it on my vise. It's this little guy here. It's a Goddard Caddis. Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Like I said, man, I try and keep. I'm gonna try and keep this community stress free, and I don't like the negativity in anything. Like I said, guys, I want to make this good for you guys, and I'm here for it. So if there's anything that I can do to better this, let me know, guys. If you guys have any like fly recommendations, just let me know and I'll tie them up for you guys. Alrighty. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and whip finish. It's okay if we trap a few of those. Alrighty. It ain't going to matter later on. Alright. I do not know why I cut my thread, but I did. Dadgummit. Why did I cut my thread? I wasn't done with it. Alright. I don't know why I cut my thread, but I did. Let me read these comments real quick. Man, I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been doing it on and off due to like life problems and trying to currently just switch to a new job. So I've kind of had to put it all down for a while. And hang on, let me show you guys. I got like, I don't have a lot. I don't have as much as Ties Flies does. I mean, I've got chenille and flash in here. I've got capes in here. I've got a lot of hooks here. I've got all of my deer hair. I don't have as much as I did because I gave most of it away. But deer hair. And in here, I've got all my feathers. Crap, I'm trying to figure out what else I've got. And then this here is male. That's stuff I'm going to work on tonight after we get off the stream. I've got my this was a gaming laptop before I done all that. So all of y'all's comments and stuff is popping up here. And then I've got my fly tying tool caddy I made. This is actually a cutting board from Walmart. I bought it. I drilled my holes in it. Yeah, and that's just a cutting board from Walmart. And what I did was I sanded it and I put like a varnish on it, and it actually looks pretty good. I might actually make some of these for like a giveaway one day too. I like doing stuff like that. I like crafting. I like being crafty. All right. Let me put y'all back in here so we can start on this Goddard Caddis. There we go. I don't know why I cut my thread, but I cut it and now I'm having to redo it. There we go. I got it on there again. All right, now I'm going to whip finish it without cutting it. Yeah, my setup's not too bad. This is the desk that my phone's sitting on right now. Good night, Panfish Dude. Thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. And yeah, so this table used to be a L-shaped table, and I gave it to my grandparents one day, the other half of it, and I actually broke it. So now it's just in the trash. So what's going on, Steven? Let's watch, let's make sure we don't cuss or anything in here. I'm sorry, but I don't want to have all that in here. Thank you, Panfish. I appreciate that, brother. All right. All right, we've got this. Trimming this up is the hardest part, and in order to do a really good job with it, you're going to need a really good double-edged razor blade. You can get some at Walmart. Walmart's really good, so they got a bunch of stuff, and this is the brand, and they're like $1 a piece. And I know some of these razor blades goes for a lot, but I'm not saying you don't have to support your local fly shop. I always go in there and support them. I'll tell you what, I am gonna cut my thread off because that's just gonna be in the way. I'll reattach it after we get through trimming this up. All right, I'm gonna move my bobbin out of the way. So when you're first starting out with this, you're going to angle your razor blade up, and you're only going to cut a little bit at a time. You can always cut as many times as you want, but like I said, you really don't want to cut a whole lot of it at one time. A caddis is curved. If you look at it, it's got a curve to it. I wish I could have a picture pop up, but you want to do this just a little bit at a time. You don't want to get in a rush doing this. And the bottom of this, we're going to want it to be kind of flat. So and this is messy, a very messy job. Very messy. Then we'll do the sides just a little bit. You want to angle your razor blade up. Almost looks like a zoo cougar head. Oh. Remember with this deer hair, you can only take so much of it off, and then that's it. Once you make that cut, that's it. Focus is real. Oh yeah. I got a scar right here. You probably can't see it. It's a scar right here. It's not fun, man. I hate it. Yep, I try not to cut myself. Alrighty. All right, we're not going to do anything else with this portion here. So now we're going to focus on the actual bottom portion now. But you're going to want to, here's just a little inspiration idea. You kind of see how it's kind of curved on the back. Once you get this, where you want it, I mean, I can trim up just a little bit more like on the bottom side here. But just with the very little pressure. You don't want to cut in too deep. You kind of round off your edges. I shake too much. I couldn't be a barber, guys. I would mess people up. And I've kind of rounded off my edges now. And now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to come in with some scissors. And I find it easier to angle this up. I'm actually using my phone, man. It's actually a phone. My iPhone 15. I thank you for that because I hate it. I hate my phone. Alrighty. All right. Yep, this is actually my iPhone 15 camera. iPhone 15. Yeah, man, I mean, I want the Pro because the Pro has a lot more things you can do with it, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it does what I need it to. Hang on, I got some trapped fibers here. I think I messed up doing the back end of the fly because I spun it around the hook and I shouldn't have done that. But it's okay. It's going to look pretty good whenever we get done with it. Then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll trim up some of these bottom portions. All right. All right. All right. So we're going to stop when we get, let me fluff that up a little bit. Crap. There we go. All right, so we're done with that. We're not going to trim that no more. Actually, yeah, we will. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, man, flicks, man, it's a fun hobby, dude. I would really encourage you to get into it. You weren't in here, Flicks, and I don't know if you guys weren't in here or not when I was talking about it, but I was actually talking about giving away this Renzetti here. It's a Renzetti Traveler. I'm gonna be doing it for a giveaway when I hit 1K subs. I'm also gonna be getting another Vice as well, so I'm getting a Renzetti Master. Oh, y'all are out of, there we go. I'm just gonna get a Renzetti Master. It's like one of my dream vices. That or a Grandmaster, but man, those things are expensive. All right, guys, I've got a nice hackle here. It's a dark bar ginger, but it's one of the brown hackles that's out of the stem, and I'm going to use that instead of actual I'll show it to you guys. It's from Fly Fish Food, but it's a nice looking cape. I had to drive like 2 hours to get in trout streams, but I make it. Hey, me too, man. The closest stream that I am, or river, not a stream. We don't really. Well, we've got streams, but they're around the Little Red, and it takes about an hour and a half to get to the Little Red from where we live. And I'm from Arkansas, so. All right, guys, we're going to tie in this hackle. I'm going to tie it in with the deer hair here. And we'll actually start our wraps there as well. But before we do that, all right, Flicks, I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Thank you for subbing. Thanks for all of you guys that are subbed, and thank you for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to try and make it quick on this here because I've actually got to get off as well. If you guys want to stick around and see the end of this fly, you're more than welcome to. All right, I'm going to make this quick, guys. All right, we've got some Fulling Mill Premium Selected Peacock Herl. This is not stringed. It's not a, what do you call it? Strung. It's not strung. It is not strung. It's straight off of the stem. We're going to pull about 3 strands of that off, and we're going to want it to be this fly. We're going to want it to be the head of this fly. We want it to pop. So good night, Flicks. And those of you guys that are hopping off, good night. And I appreciate you guys for coming in, hanging out for a little bit. I hope to see you guys here more often. All right, so we've got to be careful with this peacock herl because I am terrible with it. We're going to wrap that up. I'm not going to, you can twist it up just a little bit. And what that's going to do is it's going to give it a nice fluff look to it. And it's going to give it a really nice head. And it's going to actually add some sheen in between those hackle fibers. Makes it look more of like it's more of a fly now. All right. I'm not going to go too crazy with those wraps. All right, and I appreciate it, brother. And we're going to try and get it to where this no. All right. This thing is not cooperating with me. All right, y'all give me 1 second. I got to tie in some more peacock herl. I don't know what cut that, but it cut it. All right. I'll just use the rest of this here. That way I don't waste any. I'm actually going to tie it, use this whole stem here to tie it in. Like I said, I appreciate all of you guys for coming in here and sticking with me. It truly means a lot to me. All right. Take number 2. That actually looks better. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to have to palmer it the other way instead of the way I normally do. There we go. I also need to learn how to do a few half hitches, but I'm not going to do it with this fly because I might mess it up. Ah, crud. Tell you what, I'll go back a little bit. Hold on now. Dadgummit. All right. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna get this head right, I promise. Another thing with these flies, I'm not gonna force a fly. I'm not gonna force it, guys. If it's not right, I'll keep going back until I get it right. Okay. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to tie this, guys. I just want it to be right. All right. All right, we'll take number 2 or 3. Third time's the charm, right? All right. Well, then we'll take some more of our hurl. I'm going to use 2 this time. I think that's what I used the last time was 2. Tear your tips off because they're very flimsy and they break super easy. If you guys have ever watched Tightline video, this is one of his variants of this Goddard Caddis. He's honestly what I started watching when I first started to tie flies, and that's currently what I still watch. It's a very informative fly tire. I got a question for you guys, chat. Do you guys know who Joe Humphrey is? Joseph Humphrey. They call him Hump. He's the one that, I don't know if he created the Humpy or not. I'm pretty sure either that or George Harvey. I don't know who did it or not, but one of them two created that. I didn't have a whip finisher when I started, so I got really good at hand whip finishing. Man, I wish I'd know how to do that, but I'm scared that I'm gonna mess up when I do it, and I don't want to do that. All right, so we're gonna start our first wrap with our hackle. We aren't gonna go all the way to the eye this time. That way we have a good place to tie on. There we go. That's all we're going to do. There we go. Oh, got it. Yeah, so Joseph Humphrey, if you guys give me a second, I'll get the book. It's somewhere it's either in here or in the, but there we go, guys. The Goddard Caddis. And you can, if I can get it closer for you guys without it bugging out, you can kind of see the shimmer with the peacock curl in there, and it looks super buggy. And same thing with the other one that I lost. I keep losing it, but anyhow, yep. I'm still working with the deer hair, man. I like working with it, but then again, it's like a pain in my butt. So Goddard Caddis. I have that on my YouTube shorts if you guys want to learn how to tie it. And it's a pretty hard fly to tie. I think so anyways. It's kind of, it involves packing deer hair, and I just got my first rod and reel, and now I'm looking for a tying setup. You think $60 tool and vise rig with just an assortment of materials would be good enough? So Husky, here's the thing about that, man. If you're just getting into fly tying, fly fishing, anything is good. I started out with this vise here. Of course, I like to spend money, so I want to get something that's pretty decent. So if you were going to get started, the $60 setup would be good. And there's good kits depending on where you get that. Depending on where you get that from, whether it be Amazon, Bass Pro Shops has a kit there that's really good, and I'm not sure exactly what kind of kits they are. I think they're the White River kits. White River Fly Shop kits or something like that. It has something to do with the White River here in Arkansas. But if you got a Bass Pro Shop, go over there and check them out. Look in there, looking like the fly fishing and fly tying stuff, and they should be able to hook you up with a vise. Now, if you're wanting to get into, like, if you want to get really into it, I would recommend you get like a good vise. Like this is a Renzetti Traveler. It's a good starter vise. I mean, it was like $230, depending on where you go. I mean, some of them are probably going to overcharge you, but I would start with a Traveler. But if you want, I would honestly, if it were me and if I was in your shoes, Husky, I would really recommend you get a Traveler. I wouldn't get anything else other than a Traveler. Get a Traveler, a Regal, anything that you can rotate your fly with. This is a full rotary function. Here, I'll show you real quick. I'll show you. It's a full rotary vise. I mean, you got your tension knob here. And yeah, you can mess around with it. And I got this material basket here. I've got all my, ouch. I didn't know that razor blade was in there. But yeah, I would highly recommend you get a Traveler. I mean, they're good vices. Yeah, they're pretty good vices. And I wouldn't get anything else other than the Traveler. That or Regal. Yes, and what he just said, that Presentation 2000 is a good one. I appreciate it, brother. So yeah, just make sure you guys, if any of you haven't liked the live yet, make sure you guys like it up. I'm actually probably fixing to hop off here. It's getting late. My wife promised me ice cream, and I can't get ice cream, so I'm a little upset. I'm fixing to go make her some cake though. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll if I go live tomorrow, I'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you guys for stopping by.